This video will cover the sphincters of the gastrointestinal tract. Before we move on, I recommend you draw a table like the one shown here to help you organize the information from this video. As you eat, you periodically make the conscious decision to swallow the chewed-up bolus of food. Your tongue pushes the bolus back, and it moves into the pharynx, while the upper esophageal sphincter relaxes, allowing the food to move into the esophagus. Notice the change in position of the epiglottis and the uvula, which prevent the bolus from entering regions of the upper airway. Now the focus here is the upper esophageal sphincter, which functions voluntarily to regulate swallowing. When not in use, such as while breathing, the upper esophageal sphincter will contract, preventing inhaled air from flowing into the esophagus. As we follow the bolus, it will next encounter the lower esophageal sphincter, which involuntarily relaxes to allow the bolus into the stomach. The major function of the lower esophageal sphincter is to keep the hydrochloric acid from regurgitating into the esophagus, especially while the stomach is churning. Regurgitation of acid into the esophagus, also known as acid reflux, can cause a pain in the chest, commonly called heartburn. In addition to the lower esophageal sphincter, the pyloric sphincter also keeps tightly shut while the stomach churns, working to chemically and mechanically break down its contents. Once the food has liquefied, the pyloric sphincter opens and closes in intervals to allow chyme release into the duodenum. This process is involuntary, regulated, and somewhat slow, which is important so that the duodenum is not overwhelmed with acidic chyme. The chyme travels through the long winding small intestine and next reaches the ileocecal sphincter, or valve as it is sometimes referred to. This involuntary sphincter separates the last portion of the small intestine, the ileum, from the cecum, the first part of the large intestine. The ileocecal sphincter is functionally important because it keeps the bacteria of the large intestine from invading the small intestine. If this happens, the bacteria will break down and metabolize the nutrients before the body is able to, which can lead to malnutrition. After the small intestine, the undigested waste makes its way through the large intestine, where a variety of processes occur. The undigested waste becomes feces, and when the body is prepared to defecate, the internal anal sphincter involuntarily relaxes. This creates the conscious urge to defecate. When the time is appropriate, voluntary control of the external anal sphincter allows the passage of feces. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video was helpful.